Well, guys, I tell you what, I met a young pup here the other day, and he said, hey, you want to go do something fun? I said, hell yeah, what are we going to go do? He said, I'm going to take you out and show you a little bit of the outdoors, do a little bit of quadding with you. I said, okay, so that's what we're doing today. We're out here with Hayden, the young guy. He's starting his new rental business up, and I tell you what, we're going to take some of the stuff for a wreck. I tell you what, my friends. Right, Hayden?
Yes, sir.
We're off to go do some fun, are we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He was gracious enough to, figure that I needed some exercise. I don't know why. So where are we at?
We're at Croom, Florida here in Brooksville. We're going to do some sand dune riding. We're going to go see some cliffs perhaps, and there's a lot of whoops and a lot of good pine woods to go explore. So we're going to do it. So,
I tell you what, it looks like it's a fairly busy place out here.
oh yeah, pretty busy for a weekday. Vámonos, amigos.
I tell you what.
Your eyes take hold of my mind, my soul.
Like, what is that, just erosion from people riding on it or what? Or they think that that's fun?
I think that's what it is. I think it's what erosion from people riding on it so much.
Yeah. You think I'm flattening about half of them out?
Yeah, this is actually surprisingly, if you go in there, they're actually worse than they are out here.
Like, it's absolutely beautiful out here, guys. You want to see something nice? You know what? It is nice out here.
Oh yeah, I love
The
it. out
calmness, the stillness. Yeah.
here. All sorts of wildlife, deer.
Where does this trail go that we're going to?
We're going to the sand pit right now.
How much further we gotta go?
We can, we gotta go up here and then we gotta take a left and it's
Another mile, 2 miles, 3 miles?
I'd say like another half a mile up here.
And then we're there?
And no, and then we gotta take the left.
I'm all right with the whip-de-doos or whip-de-doo.
we can slow down and go. We can go.
Whatever, we'll just give her. You look behind, see how far we are behind. We'll set the pace.
All right.
I tell you what, it's such a nice day out here. I tell you what, it's such a nice day.
Yeah, good thing it's not so hot, man.
Is there any like alligators or snakes or anything out here?
There's snakes.
Where?
Somewhere. They're all up in here. You see them whenever you're crossing trails and stuff. About run them over.
Are they big?
We're not in South Florida, so they're okay.
Will they kill you?
Nah, I mean, if you come across a rattlesnake, it possibly could,
Anyway, I want to see a snake or something. Alligator, something like that. I see no wildlife. Okay, well, let's keep going down the trail. Let's get bouncing. It's fun. Dirt might be all right because you can just work it out, all your muscles be working around. I tell you what, drive over that a lot of water in here, it looks like, or what?
Yeah.
Somehow we know we let it go.
You know what? Pretty interesting road. I can see coming in here in a dirt bike can be all right because you can miss about every third one of those bumps. This here, I tell you what, if you want to get all in shape and get her all working out and all your muscle group working around, I tell you what, drive over them whip-de-doos. They'll give you the old what for to your what for. For what for?
Miles and miles of whoop-de-doos.
Like, this is a pretty cool area. You must get a lot of water in here, it looks like, or what?
Yeah, surprisingly, people will try and run our sports quads, like act like they're mud quads, and they'll go in the mud, and we have to pull them out.
I'd never do that. I see some hills over there I want to go piss around on. Let's go check her out.
All right, sweet. Do it. This is a really good day to ride. Oh,
What's
yeah.
that? I tell you what, guys, cracking my ass and getting the workout. It's pretty all right in here.
Oh yeah.
Giving your ass a workout.
I'm actually very surprised how well these smaller machines perform. They're actually quite nice. They're
Try to get some newer ones in the lineup. They're like our youngest is or our oldest is 2018.
yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
You know, if you're out here for the first time and you're out to enjoy yourself, it isn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, you know, it's not gonna matter. Like, I got a little bit of experience. I haven't been on anything in 100 years,
Oh, yeah,
but
you guys are doing really good.
like I got but it's nice to get out.
Oh yeah. It's beautiful out here.
It's fairly forgiving, this dirt. If you bite it on here and crash into this shit, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd
Oh,
be
of
nice,
course. Nice and
fairly, it's
soft.
like nice cushion crash.
Especially on like a dry day, it's really powdery right now. I think this is the best riding in Central Florida, and I've rode all over Florida, South Florida, North Florida, and this is the best around, in my opinion. Croom, Florida by Brooksville.
I
is
tell
the
you,
greatest.
I like this little spot in here. I want to see a snake, alligator, snake, something. I want to see something.
We can find a pond.
Where's the pond around here? Is there anything in any of these ponds?
I don't know, man. Maybe
Where's a pond at? Is there
a
any
mudfish.
What's that?
A mudfish?
Where's that at?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gullible. I'm gonna go look at this pond. There could be something interesting in this pond.
don't go through it with the.
I won't go
It'll
through.
get stuck.
I was warned about driving this quad through the mud hole, but you know what? I got rubber boots on, so I gotta look for like some. There's got to be some goddamn sea life in here somewhere. Oh,
Oh shoot!
I tell you what. Yeah. This ain't the same kind of dirt as we got at home. You heard of quicksand? Well, this shit's quite a bit like it.
Holy crap! Yeah, it gets deep.
And you went mudding. We finally got you muddy.
I'll tell you what, guys.
It's not like a wet mud sand.
Stay out of the mud holes. It's
It's not the mud you're thinking of.
it ain't the mud you're thinking of. I thought he was full of shit. Don't to get a little bit of dirt on there, but it'd be up to there.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
If you went through the whole thing.
yeah, you'd be. Yeah. Yeah, I learned myself about Florida mud holes. Stay out of them. I got a boot full of water. Look at that.
Oh, you gotta take the boot off and
My
empty
phone
it.
got wet. But this really surprises me. This material is very.
It's something else.
I tell you what, I would have never believed that it was like that. But hence the word quicksand, I guess.
Yeah.
It's again, there's. And no, I'm not, because I'm really, really fat is why I sunk in there. Maybe. Bigger boots, maybe. You drive that quad in there, you'd be in there, you'd be all day pulling the fucking thing out.
The other quads struggle to get it out when they're pulling it out. I've seen big quads struggling to pull these quads out because, yeah, people want to like, oh yeah, it's just a mud hole, and they just
Well, I tell you what,
try to go
the other
through.
mud hole that I drove through over here, or went through, was a little bit different material, but again,
Yeah,
I've gained.
in the woods.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
woods, but again, I'm not driving through them anymore either. I'm good. Like, again, I don't need, I'm absolutely flabbergasted by how bad this dirt is.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely silt,
Yeah.
and there's just nothing to it. Like, I would have to venture to say that there's probably There's 2 feet of nothing in the middle of there.
Yeah.
Like 2 feet of nothing.
Yeah.
It looks like it's solid. It ain't.
Yeah.
Welcome to Florida, boys. Leave a comment if you've ever been stuck in Florida in one of these quagmires. The quagmire, whatever it is. Mud hole, sand hole, sinkhole, bog hole. Just a goddamn hole.
Shrek Swamp, pretty much.
We got a name for it. It's called loon shit.
Loon shit?
Loon shit is what we call this at home. It's
Good place to get rid of a body.
not deep enough. And put a couple in there, make some fill. It is very picturesque here. It's you know, I tell you what, instead of trying to ride the shit out of something, and trying to ride the shit out of something, if you just come back here and actually just enjoy the landscape and the different species of trees and just the different landscape is very interesting. Like it's, I like it. I still need to see some wildlife though.
Yeah.
Blonde, brunette, or maybe a rattlesnake. They're pretty close to the same. This trail riding stuff is very interesting because it's something that I'm not really used to. Like I drive back behind my house and there's 5,000 acres and just absolutely nothing to go drive in. So it's very interesting to have somewhere that's kind of a controlled environment to ride in.
Yeah.
It's not that it's bad or anything. It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about it, you can't get too lost. I like that. You go too far that way, you run into the highway.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people will navigate the trails. Is there's a long trail along that highway, and then a lot of the trails butt up to like fences enclosing the property, and like that's how a good way to know where you're at around here.
Again, it's nice that they have open spaces like this that they can go in and piss around from the city.
Yeah.
It's I like it. If my kid was here, he'd hit that knoll there at about wide open speed and see how far he could go. It's interesting. It's they're temperamental.
Jump.
And like
Yeah.
you land about right there.
Was he ride dirt bikes or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want him riding your quad. You'd have it killed. He'd be right in the middle of that mud hole.
Yeah.
I just can't believe again. I can't get over how bad that it is. Literally loon shit.
There's a few of them out here. I think there's one there. There's one there. That one's usually all these over there. Whenever it rains, it's like a pond here.
Well,
All that stuff right there is usually sitting water.
it's very, very interesting.
That and you get all the water sometimes I guess flows from the hills from up high, I guess.
It looks like there's a bit of a water erosion through some of this stuff that cuts it out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe how nice a day it is. It's below freezing at home and it's snowing.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
guys from up north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way up north to Alaska, towards that direction.
Yeah, coldest we were gonna see here in Florida is 32, and that's
Freezing.
freezing, but
That's zero at home.
yeah, up north that's probably warm to you guys. This
Zero? Well, it depends where you live at.
yeah.
It's all depends where you live at. Whether it's cold or hot or what you're used to. You know, if you're used to the weather being really, really hot and it goes down to this temperature, you're going to be cold. But if you're used to coming out of 20 below Celsius weather and you come into +5,
Yeah.
pretty warm outside.
Yeah.
Ready for a picnic.
Yeah.
The other guys are wearing their jackets.
Start taking clothes off.
Yeah. Now, is this classified as jungle or are these just trees or what is it? What is it?
So it's with Lacoochee State Forest. There's actually they say it's like haunted up there. The old city of Croom. They have like an abandoned like ghost town up there where they used to have logs come floating down the river, and they had like a train junction there, and like there's all sorts of history like up north here, like a few miles away, and
Ghosts?
that's what they say. That's what they're saying.
Interesting.
Yeah. Haunted
Guy might have to check that out.
ghost town.
Is there a whole town there?
It's hidden in the forest. Like you gotta find it on people's YouTube channel of people exploring it and going and finding.
How far off the road is it?
It's probably like, I'd say, I can't find the exact coordinates of it because I guess no one really posted it, but it's somewhere along the Withlacoochee River up north of here. And yeah, there used to be the old city of Croom.
And what do they do there?
It's abandoned now, but people just go there, and you know, like explorers, you know, they go up there.
We need to check that out.
Yeah.
We need to go to see the abandoned city.
I can show you like videos of it on YouTube. Croom, Florida Paranormal.
Paranormal. A couple of my exes must live
Yeah,
there.
see like the ghost town of Croom, Ghost of Forgotten Florida, like.
Well, that's some interesting pictures.
Yeah, they got all sorts of stuff about it on YouTube, people exploring it and stuff. So, you know, I've never seen a ghost myself, but you know, I don't know if you guys either. You got any interesting ghost stories?
No, I've got some stories about a couple of my exes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm getting a little bit hungry. Is there any interesting place to eat around here?
Well, here in Brooksville, they got this pretty cool place called Coney Island Chili Dogs, man. I hear they got the best ones in town.
I could use a chili dog. Okay, we'll check it out. Well, let's head back. It was absolutely awesome. Thanks for thanks for taking us out.
Yeah, man. Glad you guys enjoyed it.
I tell you, it is actually nice out here. Not that I didn't think it wouldn't be nice, but it's just so different than what I'm used to. Like I'm looking over there to see some apes or monkeys or Tarzan or maybe even Jane coming out of the jungle.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're in Florida sometimes.
It's
it's a lot different looking.
Okay, let's head her back. We'll take our time and enjoy it. Our cameraman here getting a little bit shaky. He's getting a little bit vibrant.
It's on the ground with me.
What are we doing today? Well, we're out going to go take a look at some sharks. And then something struck me very funny. They're making you sign a waiver. Like if the shark eats you, it doesn't matter. You don't need to sign a waiver.